us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night, whatever you guys are up to. So I'm super excited about today's video. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know if you live in Melbourne, but Spring Carnival racing season has officially started, and as a makeup artist I do lots and lots and lots of races makeup, so I thought it's about time that I start making my Spring Racing Carnival makeup videos. And I'm actually going to start a Spring Racing Carnival makeup series, which I'm super excited about. It's like the first series I've done on my channel, and how I kind of want to do it is I want to coordinate dress colors to makeup. So, you know, as a makeup artist, I honestly think that 9 times out of 10, my clients will say to me, I don't care what makeup I have as long as it goes with my dress. And I know personally that I love seeing women experiment with beautiful different colors in their dresses. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I painted my nails yesterday this gorgeous pastel blue, and that's what I'm super excited about today. So today's makeup is going to be definitely pastel blue inspired. I know that a lot of people wear like pastel-y blues and lilacs and pinks and purples and all those beautiful colors for the races, but I am going to cover the whole color spectrum as far as dresses go, so coordinating the color dresses with the makeup. So yeah, with all that said, today I'm going to create a beautiful glam to go with a nice soft blue colored dress. But of course, like a lot of the makeups that you'll see in this series, they will of course be applicable to other dress colors. So for instance, I know I'm wearing white today, and this makeup would look absolutely beautiful if you're wearing a white dress or a black dress. So with all that said, if you guys want to see what look I'm going to create, then keep on watching. And always with my makeup tutorial today, I'm definitely going to show you guys some long wearing tips, because I know if you're going to the races, you literally sometimes need your makeup to last 24 hours. So I'm going to show you guys the best products and the best tips to ensure that you get the best longevity out of your makeup. And for me, to starting off with really well prepped hydrating skin is super important. So I'm going to start off today with my Badescu Rose Water Spray and just spritz this all over my skin. And then before we go in with primer today, just going to make sure that this product is really soaked into my skin. Okay guys, so now moving on to primer. No surprises, I'm going in with my Phillips Milk of Magnesia. Now I have talked about this product quite a lot on my channel. Just going to give it a good shake. So I'll leave a couple of my past videos down below in the description box if you guys want to see me really go into depth about explaining this product and how to use it. So now taking a foundation brush, this is my G16 by Napoleon Perdis. I'm just going to start painting this right the way over my skin. And now before we go in with our foundation, we just want to make sure that this product is really dry to the skin. And you'll know when it's dry because it'll start to grab white in certain areas of your skin, but most of all your skin will start to feel really nice and tight and stiff. So I'm going to chill out for a couple of minutes, really let this dry. I just downloaded Pink's new album on Spotify, and BRB in like 10 years when I'm over it. Okay, so now that you guys can see I look crazy and it's very tight and stiff, hence why I can barely talk. So now that my primer is completely dry, we're going to go in with foundation. And for foundation today, I'm going to use one of my all-time favorites. This is my Nars Sheer Glow in the color Syracuse. Okay guys, so my foundation is done. I'm just going to run a little bit down my neck. God, I miss Nars Sheer Glow. Now moving on to cream contour. Today I'm actually going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I've got the color Beautiful Bronze. I'm just going to start by laying this product just around the perimeter of my forehead, and then I'm just going to buff that out with my beauty blender. And now moving on to concealer guys, of course I'm going to take my Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. I'm in light medium honey, and I'm just going to take this underneath my eyes, down the side of my nose, and across the top of the eyelid. And then back in with my beauty blender just to buff this concealer out. Okay guys, so now onto setting my face. Now, have a little bit of a debacle because I actually filmed this video up until this point yesterday. And then when I went to set my face, I realized that I brought with me literally none of my loose powders, or any powders for that matter. I literally forgot all of my powders in Melbourne, and I legitimately cried. Like, I sat on the floor sobbing But you know what, I had my moment, I got over it, and I went out and laid by the pool for the rest of the day, and that cured it. So anyways, I ended up running to my local chemist and I picked up this powder. This is literally just the Natio loose powder in translucent. Let's give this a go, you guys. We'll get to see my first impression. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to have another mental breakdown and go lie by the pool again all day. Pray for me, guys. Okay, here goes nothing. Picking it up on my beauty blender. I reckon it looks fine. I had a look at the ingredients and the ingredients looked good as well. I reckon my only thing would be that even though it says it's translucent, I don't reckon it's like truly translucent. It looks like it's got a tiny bit of colour, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's see how this goes on the rest of the face. Okay guys, so I don't know how I feel about this powder. I definitely don't dislike it. I mean, it's sitting on my skin quite nicely, which is good. I mean, I'm so in love with my Coty Airspun, but this is actually quite beautiful. But like all products that I use for the first time, I definitely always give them a very fair test run. So I'll let you guys know after a good couple of weeks how I really feel about this product. But I look cute, so we're cool. And so now moving on to bronzer, I'm going to take my absolute favourite bronzer at the moment. This is my Mecca Maxima Sunlit Skin Bronzer in medium. And I'm just going to hit this just on the high points of my face. You know what, I can say that the powders that I'm putting over the top of the loose powder are sitting really nicely, so that's really good. Now to reinforce my contour, I'm going to take my Benfit Hoola and I'm just going to lay this through the back of the cheekbone. And now because at the races you're going to be outside in the sunshine all day, you really just want to make sure that everything on the skin is really seamlessly blended. Just taking my bronzer brush, and I'm just going to run that just over the cheek area. Now time to add some colour and some glow to the skin. Now something that I definitely always talk about on my channel is how you can achieve really beautiful glowy looking skin by using powder products. I always say that using lots of powder on the skin is probably the best way to ensure that your makeup will last throughout the whole day, and especially in the elements as well, like the sun and the wind and whatnot. And I think it's a massive misconception that you can't achieve glowy skin without using liquid products, because I know for myself and all my clients, I never ever use liquid highlighters or liquid glow products ever on my clients, because the second they walk out the door, it's going to fall off their skin. For days like the races where you're outside all day, you want to make sure that every product that you're putting on your skin is going to aid in making your makeup last all day. So I'm going to show you my favourite powdered products that are going to give you the best glow to your skin. So I like to start off with a bronzer that's got a bit of a glow, and for me this is my Mecca bronzer. This has a really beautiful soft golden glow through it. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but just that soft glow that hits the top of my cheekbone. And it just adds a really beautiful soft glow everywhere you put it. And then to add further glow to my skin, this is my all-time favourite product to do that. This is my Betty Luminizer by the Balm, which is just a super shimmery bronzer. And I just like to lay this over the top of where I put my bronzer. Now, can you guys see how that has instantly made me glowy? It literally adds glow in 2 seconds, but you know that your makeup will last all day. And look, I'm really biased. This is my favourite shimmery bronzer, but I know MAC do really beautiful shimmery bronzers as well, and lots of other companies do them. Yeah, I live by this product. And again, I use the exact same principle when actually highlighting the skin. So instead of going in with any liquid highlighter products, we're just going to use powdered highlighters. And of course, this is not necessary, but I'm going to take my favourite highlighter combination at the moment. And that is first going in with my Mary Luminizer by the Balm, and then topping that off with my Giella Cosmetics highlighter in I Am Glam. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this, just on a little small brush, just so I can be nice and precise. I'm just going to hit this on the top of the cheekbone. Now topping that with my I Am Glam. And now finally, to finish off the base, I'm just going to add a little colour to my cheeks. So I'm going to take this small fibre optic brush. I think the proper names of these are duo fibres, but I call it fibre optic, like old school fibre optic lamps, because I used to love them. Anyways, cheeks. So I'm going to start off with my Morphe palette today, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this top colour here. In my camera it's picking up a little bit pink, but it's definitely more of a coral tone. And I'm actually going to mix that with this blush from my e.l.f. palette. It's a beautiful dark peachy tone. So there we go, just a little flush of colour through the cheeks. So that is my long wearing base done with all the little tips and tricks and products and techniques that you can use to really ensure that you get the best long wearing base you possibly can. So now that my base is done, I'm going to hop off camera quickly, pop some brows on, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. My brows are on. For my brows today, I went in with my Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil. I'm in Soft Brunette, and then to set that down, I went in with my Inglot Eye Shadow in 357. So now for my eyes today, the absolute star of the show is this pigment by Napoleon Perdis. This is called $1 Million Mermaid, and this color is very unusual. It's really unique. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but it's like a really beautiful red tone. There we go. But it definitely kind of has like a turquoisey undertone. This is really unique, and I want to explain why this is going to be the star of the show today. I think for the races, everyone wants to stand out. I know if I personally went to the races, I would really want to make sure that the dress that I wore was really unique, and my hairpiece, fascinator, hat. And I think that the best thing about the races is having that opportunity to experiment with different things and being unique. So I know you think, why would you kind of pair like a red tone with a blue dress? But you know, I really want you guys to stand out, and I know it might seem a little bit conflicting, but I just think red and tan and bronzy tones work so well with pale blue. So yeah, with all that said, let's get started with the eyes. So I think to start off today, I'm going to use my Inglot eyeshadows. I'm going to start off with this color right here, which is a beautiful caramel tone. You can see right there, it's just really warm. This is in 300, and then I'm going to move on to this color, which is a nice soft red. This is in 335. So starting off with that beautiful caramel tone, just on a big fluffy brush, just going to pop this through the socket, and this is just going to act as our transition shade today. Now this eyeshadow is definitely a little bit darker than I would normally go in for a transition shade, but I don't want to muck around with 100 different colours, so just want to make sure this is nice and blended. And even if it looks a little bit messy and you're not that confident in your blending skills, I'm going to show you a trick at the end just to make everything look really seamless. But now I'm picking up that really beautiful soft red tone on the same brush. Now I'm going to show you guys the trick I was talking about kind of disguising a messy blend. And I promise you it's so simple. So I'm just going in with my Urban Decay Original Naked palette, and I'm just taking this shadow here. This is Half Baked, a beautiful gold shade. And just picking that up on any brush. Just going to run this on the brow bone. And then taking the same fluffy brush that we used to apply the eyeshadows through the socket, I'm just going to run that in between where those two shadows meet. And it just instantly makes your eyeshadow look seamless. Such a good little trick. So now back in with my Urban Decay palette, I'm just going to take Buck, which is just a nice brown tone. I'm going to take that on a MAC 217. And now the last step I want to take for eyeshadow is just taking a little bit of a darker brown through the outer corners. So you take your favorite dark brown eyeshadow. I'm going to take this one right here, which is Mocha by Makeup Geek. Again, taking that on my MAC 217, and I'm just placing this right over the top of where we put that Urban Decay medium brown. So once that's applied, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush just to buff over that so that's nice and seamless. Okay, and now taking my MAC 239 brush, I'm going to take a mixture of all those same eyeshadows that we used and just run them underneath the eye. And now for the star of the show, time for the pigment. So taking my same MAC 239, I haven't got anything on my lid. I'm just going to go directly in with this pigment and just press it over the inner third of my mobile lid.
Come close to me. I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be.
So that is the pigment on. Literally obsessed. It's so unique and so different. Amazing. And now going back in with my Urban Decay palette, I'm just going to take Half Baked again, which is that beautiful gold tone. And I'm just going to hit that just in the inner corner of the eye. Stunning! And then over the top of that inner corner highlight, I'm just going to press over the top a little bit of my Merry Luminizer by the Balm. Now for my waterline, you definitely could use a brown, but today I'm going to use my black gel liner. I'm just going to run a really fine line in my waterline because I really, really want my eyes to pop. You guys instantly see the difference that makes. So we're not going to smoke that eyeliner out at all. We're just keeping it really finely in the waterline. And you could of course go in with a pencil, but I just find that going in with a small brush and a gel liner is going to be your best bet in it lasting all day. And basically all gel liners are waterproof, so as soon as they hit the waterline, they set and they absolutely will not budge. So I would definitely opt for a gel liner for the races. Okay, and now going in with a wing liner. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I definitely don't want to take away from the eyeshadow. So we're going to do like a soft, fleeky wing today. Okay, so I am back. My wing liner is done. But I actually just used my Napoleon Perdis gel liner and just a really beautiful fine liner brush from Napoleon Perdis. It's just a nice, soft, small wing today. Now for false lashes, you definitely want to invest in a really, really bulletproof lash glue. And for me, the most bulletproof lash glue I have ever come across is the Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty lash glue in dark. So now I'm just going in with my lashes. So these are just a super old pair of lashes that I've made. Okay guys, so I've just gone around the outside of my lip with my Plum Roll lip liner by Napoleon Perdis. And for lipstick today, I'm going to take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. And then once I've applied that colour, I'm going in with another NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in Cairo, a really, really beautiful pale nude. Just going to pop this over the top. Okay guys, so that is my makeup officially done. That marks the end of my very first video in my Spring Carnival makeup series. I'm so excited for this series. This makeup would be absolutely stunning if you were wearing like a beautiful nice blue, like the colour of my nails. I don't actually have anything blue here with me at home, so sorry about wearing white, but as you guys can see, this makeup definitely complements a white dress. Even like a nude or tan dress, I reckon this makeup would be perfect for. So yeah, with all that said guys, I really hope you love this tutorial. I hope you love the makeup. If you guys are wearing like a pastel blue dress, you'll have to let me know. And I just want to wish you guys a happy racing season. Be safe, have fun, drink lots, take lots of photos, eat lots. And yeah, and I will be back next week with the next installment in my series, which is definitely going to be makeup for a red dress. So super glam and bronzy with a really beautiful red lip. So stay tuned for that. As always guys, I would love if you guys gave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Take care guys. Bye.
When there's no more light that you can see, I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier.